Welcome to today's video. We will present in the video a summary of books. First, Spencer Johnson in the book Getting Out of the Maze offers us innovative ideas in the field of self-development. It tells a fictional story about two people named Hem and How who live in a maze and spend their lives searching for cheese as their only food source in the maze. One day they discover a room in the maze that contains an infinite amount of cheese, and it keeps increasing day by day, which makes them settle in that room and stop exploring the rest of the maze. And one day the stock of cheese suddenly disappears from the room, after which Hal sets off on a journey to look for a new source of cheese in the maze, while Hem remains waiting for the supply of cheese to return to the same room. The days pass and Hem begins to feel hungry, lonely, and worried about what happened to Ha. So Hem begins a journey of adventure to explore the maze. Secondly, Atomic Habits. A book by James Clear, which serves as a reference for many people who find it difficult, perhaps from their point of view, to change some habits in order to follow new ones, in order to develop themselves. In the book Atomic Habits, James Clear offers an easy approach for the reader to build new habits, to get rid of bad habits, through how to take advantage of simple changes that may not be noticed in the short term, but in the long term they achieve great successes, and are a major reason for the success of many who continue to follow them all the time, and help them get rid of negative habits. In his introduction to his book, James Clear says, Naval Ravikant, an investor and entrepreneur, once said, "To write a great book, you first have to become that book, and I learned the ideas contained in this book mainly through living through them. I had to rely on simple habits in order to recover from my injury, become stronger in the gym, perform at a high level on the court, become a writer, build a successful business, and simply develop into a responsible adult. Simple habits have helped me to achieve the maximum of my abilities, and since you chose to read this book, my guess is that you want to achieve the maximum of your abilities too." However, James does not rely in his book on what he has experienced only. He gives advice to readers, but relied on biology, neurology, philosophy, psychology, and others, to finally present a combination of ideas reached by smart people a long time ago, as well as some of the most convincing discoveries made by scientists recently, and my contribution, I hope, is to find the most important ideas and link them together in an easily implementable way, and anything wise you find in the following pages, attribute it to the many experts who preceded me, and anything foolish you find, let's assume it's my fault. The book, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective Teens, is by Shane Coffey. Sean Coffey believes that habits are the key to teaching teenagers special problems, and that habits can bring the teenager the world and put it in his hands, because a habit is something that we always repeat, until in the end it automatically moves us. The author Sean Coffey explores the 7 habits of highly effective teenagers, using positive habits that help teenagers improve their relationships and determine what they want from life, as each teenager is different from the other. But great or effective always tend to share 7 common habits, and in order to be effective a teenager must train himself on these 7 habits, and these habits are: 1. Be proactive. 2. Set your mental goals in advance. 3. Put priorities first. 4. Think in a win-win way. 5. First seek to understand, and then try to be understood. 6. Learn to cooperate. 7. Constantly renew yourself, sharpen the saw. Where the customs are mentioned in detail in the book, leave to discover them, and thank you.